The field is down to the Sweet 16, and half of them will be gone at the end of this video. Welcome to the quarterfinals, race fans. Let's get started. Driving the 2017 Camaro from DRFL Racing, the number 13 seed, Forrest Jenkins. Driving the Lamborghini Veneno from HFA Motor Club, the number 9 seed, Ego. Kareem Bolo Brown Palos from Miniature Car Racing is the number 5 seed, driving the 20 Jaguar. And from Big Bishop Racing, driving the Aston Martin, the number 4 seed, Big Bishop. Sweet 16, baby! Let's see what you got. Let's race. Ego and Jenkins in the front row. Ego leading Bolo, Jenkins, Big Bishop single file into turn 2. Now Ego pulling away from Bolo. Turn 3, it's all Ego. Bolo flipped. Here comes Big Bishop and Jenkins sliding by for second and third. Whoa, and a tough break for Bolo. Scoring is 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last. A DNF is a 0. The lap winner gets a bonus point for each DNF in his or her lap. Top 2 advance to the next round. So Ego gets the bonus point, Big Bishop 3 and Jenkins 2. Bolo with the DNF. Jenkins and Big Bishop in the front row. Big Bishop, Jenkins, Bolo, Ego single file into turn 2. Noise! Underpass by Jenkins on Bishop. Bolo flies by turn 3, and it's Jenkins. Ego and Big Bishop flip, and Bolo gets second. Oh! Interesting turn of events. There's Ego, he flipped, and there's Big Bishop underneath the track. He flipped too. So double bonus points for Jenkins. Pole vaults him to a 3-point lead over Ego. Bolo and Big Bishop fading. Bolo and Big Bishop in the front row. Big Bishop, Bolo, Ego, Jenkins single file into turn 2. Same order coming around. Jenkins playing catch up from the rear, turn 3. Ego flips. Bishop leading Bolo. And Jenkins goes around Ego. Yikes! Only inches short of the finish line. Oh, tough break. So Jenkins with a 3-point lead over Big Bishop. Ego and Bolo are only 3 back from Bishop, and those two start in the front row of this final lap. Ego and Bolo in the front row. Ego, Jenkins, Bolo, Big Bishop single file into turn 2. Ego pulling away, Bolo leading the chase back into turn 3. Ego sideways, Bolo flips, Big Bishop closing on Ego. Oh, and he takes it. And Jenkins, oh no, he's stuck behind Bolo for the DNF. So back-to-back wins plus bonus points, and Big Bishop takes it by a long shot. Jenkins holds on for the second advancing slot. Driving the Lotus Esprit from Jimbo's Diner, the number 14 seed, Kevin Rose. Driving the 2018 Bugatti Divo from High Octane, the number 10 seed, Cheyenne Wheeler. Kitty Meow Meow from Ladylike Racing is the number 6 seed, driving the 2018 Bentley. And driving the 2006 Pontiac GTO from Gravity Grand Prix Racing, the number 3 seed, Matthew Parisi. Rose and Wheeler in the front row. Rose leading out Wheeler, Kitty, Parisi into turn 2. Nice turn by Rose, still accelerate into turn 3. And oh, he flips, but he's skidding. Kitty and Wheeler are plowing him down the track and all the way to the finish line with Parisi coming in 4th. Well, just like the song, I'll get by with a little help from my friend. Rose gets the win with assistance from Kitty and Wheeler. Parisi coming in 4th. Rose and Parisi in the front row. Parisi, Rose, Wheeler, Kitty single file into turn 2. Now Parisi and Rose creating some distance, pulling away into turn 3. Parisi 180 still leading. Rose closing. Wheeler flips back there. Parisi takes it. Rose and Kitty. And there's Wheeler on his roof. Sorry for the voice cracking, so excited. So Rose is still leading, but Parisi jumps to second with the bonus point win. Kitty is 2 back, and Wheeler is now 5 back. Kitty and Parisi in the front row. Parisi leading out Kitty, Rose, and Wheeler into turn 2. Nice high turn by Parisi, pulling away into turn 3. No answer from their group, still leading, and they'll finish in that order. It's Parisi, Rose, Kitty, and Wheeler. So Parisi and Rose in double digits. Kitty and Wheeler, they're going to need a whole lot of help. but they will start from the front row in this final lap. Wheeler and Kitty in the front row. Wheeler, Rose, Kitty, Parisi single file into turn 2. Wheeler separating from a jam pack into turn 3. And it's all Wheeler. Rose flipped, he's skidding, and Parisi sneaking up and steals second. Oh, Rose and Kitty, third and fourth. So consistent racing from Parisi and Rose carries them to the semifinals. Driving the 92 Mustang from Hotbox Match Wheels, the number 15 seed Storm Trooperson. Driving the 20 Jaguar with gray finish from Norm and Fern Racing, the V-Man. Number 17 seed Jonathan Hammer is driving the 2016 Bugatti. And from FM Ladies Racing, driving the Corvette C8R, the number 2 seed Faith Martineau. Trooperson and V-Man in the front row. V-Man, Trooperson, Hammer, Martineau single file into turn 2. Nice turn by the V-Man, pulling away down the backstretch into turn 3. Another nice turn as he heads for the finish. Then it's Trooperson, Hammer, and Martineau. Well done. So a perfect run by the V-Man to start things off. Trooperson, Hammer, and Martineau all look good as well. No DNFs. Trooperson and Martineau in the front row. Martineau, Trooperson, Hammer, V-Man single file into turn 2. Now Martineau and Trooperson pulling ahead into turn 3. Martineau, Trooperson flips. Oh, V-Man flips too. Hammer's trying to break through to the finish. Can he? And he runs out of gas. Ah, man, quadruple DNF. Oh, well, no change in position here, folks. No points awarded and no restarts. Hammer came within inches of an 8-point lap. Oh well, gotta move on. Hammer and Martineau in the front row. Hammer, V-Man, Martineau, Trooperson, single file into turn 2. Now Hammer and V-Man pulling away, locked up into turn 3. Hammer sideways, blocking the V-Man. They finished 1 and 2. Martineau 3 and Trooperson 4th. So the V-Man leading by 1 as Hammer's victory brings him ahead of Trooperson. Martineau is still struggling in this series. V-Man and Hammer in the front row. Hammer leading out a bunch back into turn 2. Still leading. Now V-Man separating. Turn 3. Hammer sideways. And V-Man comes up, smacks him straight. But he can't get by. And it's Hammer, V-Man, Martineau, and Trooperson. And there you have it, folks. Hammer and the V-Man run away with it. They'll advance to the next round. Driving the 1970 Toyota Celica from Rabbit Shetland Racing, the number 16 seed Daniel Bear McKay. Driving the 85 Porsche Carrera from Ladylike Racing, the number 12 seed Nighthawk. Lance Reed from Hillbilly Racing is an 8 seed, driving the 67 Ford GT40, and also from Hillbilly Racing, driving High Voltage, the number 1 seed Dale Taylor. Bear and Nighthawk in the front row. Nighthawk and Reed leading out Bear and Taylor into turn 2. And those two still leading, now locked up into turn 3. And Nighthawk pulls away, and Reed flips, and he's skidding. And Taylor passes and flips him back. Oh, and Reed goes in for third place finish. Oh, man, look at that. And it looks like Bear flipped back there. I didn't catch that. So here's the replay. We got Reed on his roof. He continues sliding, and then Taylor comes back and just flips him back on his wheels, and he's got just enough momentum to slide across for third place. Nighthawk with the bonus point takes the lead. Taylor second, Reed third, and Bear with the DNF. Bear and Taylor in the front row. Taylor, Reed, Bear, Nighthawk single file into turn 2. Oh, trouble for Nighthawk and Bear back there. Taylor still leading and spinning into turn 3. And he flies out the track, and Reed takes over and goes in for the solo victory. Whoo-wee! So take a look at the others there back on turn 2. And down Taylor underneath for turn 3. Whoa. So a triple DNF gives Reed 3 bonus points for an 8-point lap. He jumps to the lead over Nighthawk, and Bear is really struggling with 2 DNFs. Reed and Taylor in the front row. Reed, Nighthawk, Taylor, Bear spinning into turn 2. Now Reed's separating, but Taylor's closing on Nighthawk turn 3, and both closing on Reed, spinning, but Reed is holding on and is going to finish with Nighthawk and Taylor 2 and 3. And oh no, Bear is flipped again. Still no points for the big man. So Reed can kick back. He locked up his advancing spot with that bonus win. Nighthawk is racing well. She's still in a good position. Taylor will need some help, and we're all keeping our fingers crossed for Bear to get on the board. Nighthawk and Reed in the front row. Reed, Nighthawk, Taylor, Bear, single file into turn 2. Reed on a breakaway, almost out of camera range into turn 3, and he's still leading. He's going to take it with Nighthawk not too far by. Taylor second and third. And hey, here comes Bear. He is on the board. So solid runs by Reed and Nighthawk as they breeze into the semifinals. And we close out the quarterfinals and open up the Level Up Club for these 8 drivers. Forrest Jenkins, Big Bishop, Kevin Rose, Matthew Parisi, the V-Man, Jonathan Hammer, Nighthawk, and Lance Reed. Congratulations, we'll see you at the semifinals. And we want to see you at the semifinals too, race fans. Click like and subscribe for immediate updates. Check us out on Facebook at Slingshot 360 Diecast Racing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the races.